There's a new trick to have literally infinite mana in WoW Classic. Casters and healers will literally have no mana issues anymore if they utilize this trick. That means mages will do insane DPS, and the mage Discord has been going crazy on this. And I actually just saw one of my buddy Krat's videos talking about this, and it appears you could even utilize this trick in PvP. That means in arena, you can have infinite mana. So what is the trick itself? Well, I log into Discord today and a couple of my friends pinged me about this, but Moon sent me this video of casting and doing this as a healer. Just look at Moon's mana bar, and what's happening here is a meta gem weave. And I tried to point out last week issues with meta gem weaving, where the new meta for actual snapshots was to use a snapshot meta gem and then swap it mid combat. But this is way more broken, and this has way worse implications, so it's probably gonna get fixed pretty quickly. Now I have Criteria's video pulled up in the background. Massive shout out to Krat for making this and also kind of breaking it all down. I'll have a link to that in the description because he goes much more in depth than I plan to today. But using the two different meta gems, the one that restores 2% mana, this is the one that every single time you equip this meta gem, you actually will then get that 2% of your mana instantly. And you could make a macro that swaps on in combat a fresh new meta gem with this. It would just kind of be expensive because you'd be replacing this meta gem, but that's the way to do it in combat without using two separate helms. Now you can see on the right side of the screen right here, Vivax from the Mage Discord using one of these meta gems or just swapping between two meta gems, you can get crazy amounts of mana regeneration just having a macro that swaps between different helms with these different meta gems. But again, this does require you to be out of combat, and you can see Criteria's actual mana in the top right and what's going on the right side of the screen. Full mana in 13 seconds is absolutely busted, and mages are going to do insane damage because they won't ever have to change their rotation. Now, I definitely think doing this in combat will be too expensive because you'd have to consistently regen your helm multiple times, and it's like 30 gold per meta gem right now. But I mean, Death Knights are doing this in combat and replacing their meta gem on pretty much every single fight, and it does add up in gold costs, but people are gonna do it. People will be forced to do it in speedruns. You will have a new way of drink walking in speedruns, but also you're gonna see some huge spikes in the prices of these meta gems. So take this opportunity before Blizzard wakes up, try to buy a few of these, maybe you can make some extra gold, but expect that this gets fixed. And one more time, shout out to Krat and Moon for sending this to me. Also, Zyrene pinged this to me. And if you guys see any other strategies like this or any other cheeky things happening in game, feel free to send them my way if you want me to just kind of bring that information to the public. If you want to keep it secret, totally fine. I just try to share everything I can. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a last second video, so it's very quick, but I'll see you all on the next one.